Good morning here from Griffith Park in Los Angeles. We are here at Walt Disney Carolwood Barn. We've always wanted to come here and we finally made it. We've been trying to come here for many years now and we finally made it. The tough part about the barn is only open one day a month, which is the third Sunday of the month from 11 to 3. So only 4 hours a month, and it's located here in Griffith Park with the LA Live Steamers Railroad Museum. We parked here at this lot. There is another lot towards the front, and we're gonna head over there right now. See kind of a preview of what we're gonna see. These little itty bitty trains. I think these are 1/8 scale trains. These are fun. So we're actually gonna ride the train. It was $4 for an adult. And well, since we're here, may as well ride the little train. Walt's barn, like we found out, is in the back of the park. So we're gonna head over there after the train ride. There are no seatbelts on this ride. You're just sitting here on this little bench. Look at this. You're sitting on this little bench here. No seatbelts. Here we go. Alright, and that's it, around the loop. Alright, that was fun. That was about a 10-minute train ride, and now we're heading back to the parking lot where the entrance to the barn is. Alrighty, so here's the entrance to the barn, or Walt Disney's barn, and we're gonna get a sticker when we come in. We got a sticker, and we're gonna head into the barn right over here. Morning.
This one's called Midnight 39. Yeah, yippee-yo. Mr. Logan is the boss. Yippee-yay, yippee-yo. How are you? Welcome.
Good, good, good.
Come on in. Sure, yeah. Hey, welcome you guys. First time for all of you here? All right, I'll give you a quick rundown. So the picture you see here is the picture of the barn in back of Walt Disney's property in Homey Hills, not too far away from here on Carolwood Drive. The barn was going to be torn down by the people who purchased the property off of the family, but Walt's daughter Diane worked out a deal to save the barn, so they agreed to it. And the LA Live Steamers, who are the little trains that run around the property here, allowed us to use this space to save the barn and place it. So it was taken apart there and we reassembled here. So we've been here for 24 years.
Wow.
And it's a nice dedication to Walt and his love and passion for trains. So take a look around. If you have any questions, please feel free, let us know. I'm happy to answer any questions for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming in. Enjoy. Look at
It's a picture here of Marceline. Someday we will get there. All sorts of Disney stuff here. This is Walt's hat. Walt Disney actually wore that hat. So this table here has things from Ward Kimball and Ollie Johnson, some of the original animators. Also, Ward Kimball had a train in his backyard that looks similar to Walt's. Actually, Walt got the inspiration from his backyard. But here's two guys right here. Here's some bricks from the original Carolwood Railroad in Walt's backyard. Also some pictures and the original map of the property. You could have bought a full model train of Walt Disney Railroad. Oh look, here's a pin. And the final thing they have here is the model of the mine train through nature's wonderland. This is pretty amazing. I never got to ride this, so it was long gone before I was born, but this is the model of the attraction.
Run down to the barn. This is the picture of the backyard of the property where what happened.
Yep, there they go.
Here's the Rainbow Cavern. Some of this still exists on Big Thunder Mountain. But yeah, this is the Rainbow Caverns. Today this is where the Big Thunder Mountain trains go. This is where Rancho del Zocalo is right now. But this is the original mine train through nature's wonderland. Right next to the model we have Walt Disney's workbench right here. You can see all the different tools he used. There's that famous picture of Walt and Mickey at Disneyland. And over here we have what Diane Disney Miller, Walt's daughter, and the central control track for the original Carolwood Pacific in their backyard. Here's a telegraph. Push it. To all who come to this happy place, welcome. It's an antique telephone. Walt used this telephone to communicate between the barn and the main house. Wow, so Walt actually talked into this thing right here.
Yeah, and then when you get to the bottom, it's just a massive.
Alright, so that was inside the barn. Now we're going to go this way to Ollie Johnson's Railroad Department. And I think I saw this at D23 Expo about 6 years ago or 7 years ago. They had this on display at the expo, and I can see it here where it permanently lives here at Walt's barn. There's some concept art of the railroad at Disneyland, and next to it they have a car sign from 1955. This is early concept art of Disneyland that was supposed to be built here in Burbank. As you can see, there's a common theme with the train running around the park. Talk about more concept art. This is the Anaheim map You can see where the streets are and the park. And see, let's see, there's Catella running down there, and Harbor running up this way. Ironically, we just drove by there this morning on the way here. Moving on to futuristic transportation, here's Vice President at the time, Richard Nixon, with Walt on the opening day of the monorail. And here's some Bob Gurr concept art right here. Futuristic monorails in the 60s. Speaking of Bob Gurr, there he is right there, standing next to the old Viewliner, which then was preceded the monorail. And look, here's some more monorail merchandise. I would love to buy that monorail. And look, Bob Gurr actually signed it too. Alright, we come outside now, and this little itty bitty station here. Look, Ollie Johnston, March of 1990. So this is a little train station here. We came outside the barn, and look who's coming down the track. It's the boss himself, gradually getting here. There he is, Mickey Mouse. Well, that concludes our time here at Walt's Barn here in Griffith Park, but we're not done yet. Off to the next place. Alright, some time has passed, and now we're here in Hollywood, tracking down some historic Disney history. As recording of this is Sunday, October 15th, 2023, and we have arrived to a very famous Disney landmark. This is the very first location of Walt Disney's studio here in Hollywood. Hollywood Boulevard is about 2 blocks that way, and this is technically this is Kingswell, the Kingswell studio, where Walt and Roy signed a contract to form the Disney Brothers studio right in these buildings right here. Today's significant because tomorrow is actually the 100th anniversary of them signing that contract and forming the Disney Brothers studio. This is now a print shop, but if you look on the outside, it has a Mickey on the front, and there's some things here. It says, look, the first Walt Disney Studio, 1923, right on the building. There's another Mickey. So a lot of history in this building. This is where Walt and Roy signed to make that contract to make the Alice Comedies, and it was right in this building. So today, inside here is actually a, what we call a skateboard shop. It's kind of a skateboard vans shop, and one of the employees in there was telling us that Walt used to stand kind of in the middle of their store where the register is now, where he used to shoot their animation cells right inside there. So 100 years ago, the Disney Company started right here. Ironically, there's some big party over here, not for the 100th anniversary, but some other company. Anyways, thanks for watching us. Go and visit the Walt Disney Carolwood Barn, ride the trains, and find some Disney history here in Hollywood. Thanks for watching. Bye.